Good morning. So today is the celebration of 49th day. And so we are getting together to improve our mind and do some meditation practices in the observation of the 49th day, to meditate, to celebrate, and to understand what it means. So 49 days meaning has different connotations, or depending on 49th day of whose kind of observation. So great masters such as Kyabje, there's no 49-day differences. There's no 49th day observation doesn't apply. Great masters such as Kyabje. But having said that, we will talk later on in a little bit briefly in details of the 49th day. So in general, it's for ordinary people. After death, we go through Bardo, intermediate state. And it depends on the different individuals. Some instantly, almost instantly, take a rebirth. Some instantly go through Bardo processes, all kind of experiences there according to their life display of lives experiences. And because of the Bardo experiences is reaction of what kind of mental, emotional, karmic processes we went through, we dealt with, and we have accomplished spiritual meditations, etc., or we created hellish world systems in our mind system. So it depends on the Bardo. The Bardo experiences. It depends on our life deeds, life emotions, life experiences, and so according to our life, Bardo we have experiences, and for some people, it will be for days and weeks, and then if could take place the Bardo experiences for 49 days. So if we could take 49 days, that is according to the teachings, that is almost all the people who could live in the Bardo 49 days, not more than 49 days. After 49 days, or within 49 days, we will take a rebirth, good rebirth or a bad rebirth, but we will take rebirth. Exception, or maybe very, very few exceptionals. So, after 49, within 49 days, we will take a rebirth. Of course, what kind of rebirth it will take, it depends on our all the karma habits and the deeds. Then many people will take shorter bardos, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, etc. And then they will take a rebirth. And many people could take almost instantly after death, take a rebirth. If someone who hasn't done amazing, wonderful experiences, wonderful meditations, wonderful deeds, then almost instantly will take a rebirth in the Pure Lands, etc. Then there are people who are who have done terrible things and created terrible habits in the mental stream and their lives. Then almost instantly they will take a rebirth, hellish wolves, horrible world, and experience tormenting experiences. So the 49 days is the most possible longest Bardo. They will stay in such a duration, could stay in such a duration, and then could take a rebirth. So all those people who died and then in the Bardo, then in the Bardo, we will be able to reach him or her more effectively, more closely, like almost a person to person. Of course, this is not a physical. The deceased person is not in physical form, visible form, etc. But somehow we could communicate, impact, visibly or invisibly, could impact more easily, more effectively. That's why 49 days is the most possible duration in which we will be able to help those beings, friends. That's why we always try to observe as many as we can, at least for 49 days, etc. So that is the reason for observing for 49 days is because then we can, during the 49 days, as much as we can, if someone is dead in Bardo, can see and can feel and can read our mind and our mental attitudes closely, directly. So there's, and if we are thinking nicely, praying some wonderful things, meditating wonderful things for her or him directly, closely, it will directly could reach those people personally, could reach those person. And so then if we reach what, then could influence, could impact, could change their journey from wrong to the right. And bad situations to wonderful situations, like turning a like turning a car around, etc. So that's why it is very, very important observing or doing good thing, good karma, good merits, good meditations for all the dead people, and especially people who died in the 49 days. And so that's why we do. And then observing 49 days for such great masters, such as Kyabje Rinpoche, has no, in one way, no any reason or a meaning or a purpose. However, if we meditate, if we say prayers, whatever reasons influences us, whatever reasons that we influence us, we do prayers and meditations, etc. It creates good karma, good merits to others and to ourselves. So all great masters doesn't need, but it in a skillful means, in a skillful way, it helps us. It helps our friends, and so that's why it is a skillful means. If some great masters die, or for him or for her, there's no need of doing meditations and doing ceremonies and doing practices. However, if we do practices because of when a great master died, it influences our mind, it impacts our mind. So if we do meditation, prayers, if it affects us, impacts us, influences us, then the whole situation will be amazingly beneficial. There's another thing. Then also there are so-called great masters. Yes, then there may be good teachers, etc. They're not necessarily enlightened, not necessarily highly accomplished masters. So they are not necessarily beyond the conditions of rules, laws, and orders of karma. Maybe I'm going to say the wrong thing. The problem for me is I always say the wrong words and communicate like it wrong ways. But I'm saying is, what you were saying?
You were saying some masters are not are still in the karmic system, something like that.
Hmm?
Some masters are still in the karmic system.
Oh, yeah. Some masters still, they're good masters, but not highly accomplished, enlightened masters, not beyond rules of karma, beyond the conditions of karma, karmic restrictions. So if so, they need they have to go through the nine weeks, etc. And so they could be going through Bardo, etc. However,
doing the 49-day ceremonies. Yeah.
However, it is a
So even if those masters are not beyond karma, then
not beyond karma. Not under karma. They're under karmic rules. But because of our respect, our politeness, whatever it is, we as much as we can be respectful. Even we could be respectful for almost all the people, thinking all these enlightened people, they're wonderful people. They are not necessarily under the influence of negative emotions and negative deeds, etc. However, whatever they do, this is all show, this is all display. So that kind of pure perception, if we have, then it is not, it is all, you have pure perception, it is a good in one way. However, it is not true. That's not he or she is not a great master. He or she is not beyond the karmic rules. And so, so that means it is beneficial and it is important to observe 49 days. So even so-called good masters, or even the great masters, some of them gets into that kind of category, and so we have to observe 49 days. So that's why the 49 days observing is important. And so doing any good deeds, Dharma, within that 49 days is more beneficial for most of the people. And even they don't need directly, we will need, and many beings will be helped if we involve into such practices, such as Dharma practice. So 49 days has different reasons. And so what do they do during the 49 days? If you've been to Tibetan Buddhist communities, you know, maybe you might know more than I know, but so Uh, so, so during those 49 days, they try to make offerings to the deceased lamas, or going to try to give generous gifts, etc., to the needy, impoverished beings. And bottom line is to generate kind, loving, caring heart of ourselves, and then inspire that for us, for tours in as many as we can. So that kind of thing, if we do, then our bad karmas, negative karmas could be diminished, and the good karmas and the meritorious deeds will be increased. And so it is good for us, and also we could be inspiring some other people. That's good for all of us. So that's why 49 days we observe as much as we can, and we observe for the great masters, enlightened masters, and the ordinary masters, and the sentient beings, and especially those who have committed kind of hellish worlds for themselves. So that's a little bit of explanation of the 49 days. All you can read in all the books, and even including my book, that Peaceful Death, The Joyful Rebirth, has lots of stories, lots of things. Maybe the book is not around anymore, but if it is around here, you could read. Of course, there's lots of books of death and die in Tibetan Buddhism, and so you could read. Then the most important thing for us is, as yesterday we were talking, the last coming days we were talking. So inspired Kyabje Rinpoche's presence, Kyabje Rinpoche's qualities. That Kyabje Rinpoche is not as a person, human being in flesh, blood, body, but enlightened person, and heart of unconditional love, boundless power, omniscient wisdom. This always I try to think, three qualities when I try to meditate, try to pray. I always try to focus three things. They are Kyabje Rinpoche, or a Guru Rinpoche, or a Buddha, or a Dharma, or a whatever. I try to remember, try to feel. There are three qualities. All-knowing wisdom, one. All-knowing wisdom. They have no other limits. They're omniscient. They see and know all existence. Then unconditional love. They love all. Doesn't matter whoever, the wonderful people or a terrible person. They Buddha's love all. with the unconditional, and then boundless power. Yeah, but yes, he's wise, he's kind, but what he can do? No, Buddhas have power to ease all the sufferings, and power to grant all the fulfill all the wishes, that kind of thing. Buddha had Buddhas, any Buddha, which Buddha, each Buddha, and any master, great master, has meditate and think that they have three important qualities, and then think and feel that those qualities, loving qualities, omniscient wisdom qualities, and boundless healing, easing power. So that way, again, not just thinking, flashy, thinking, oh yeah, I don't see anything kind of thing. But if you think and think and think, then you started clicking a little bit, some sort of tasting a little bit the feeling experience, and then experience the all-knowing wisdom of the Buddha, all-knowing wisdom of the Buddha, all-knowing wisdom of the Buddha. If you could see and feel, now feel again, then expand that kind of feeling of omniscient wisdom of the Buddha. More and more. And then, again, as yesterday we were talking, then they will have a time that everywhere we see like a sunny light, everywhere is sun, everywhere is light, everywhere is clear. In the same way, our wherever our mind goes, wherever our thoughts goes, we will feel, we will enjoy the light of wisdom, the light of Buddha's wisdom, light of Kyabje Rinpoche's wisdom, and then that kind of meditation. So wisdom, and the loving kindness, all boundless power. Those were my focus, or always I do. No, not me, but the teachings tells us wisdom, power, and kindness is most important focal points of our meditation. So that way, if we think and we meditate, if we feel, then whole existence, like a sunny day. Today is here is a very beautiful sunny day, and everywhere we look at it is filled with light of this daytime, light of the sunny situations. And so if our mind is trained in Guru Rinpoche's or a Kyabje Rinpoche's or a Dharma's or what the Buddha is, whatever Buddha is, your meditation focal point. So his or her wisdom light. Then slowly, your whole existence become radiated by, or transformed by, illuminated by this Buddha quality, Buddha presence. Because slowly, we are impacting, influencing, and purifying, transforming our mind into a not so nice mind, mental qualities to better. And then wherever you see, whatever you look at, go turn around, and the whole everywhere will be Buddha wisdom of Buddha. We will see it. So that's why seeing, thinking, feeling of Kyabje Rinpoche's or Guru Rinpoche's or any Buddhas, doesn't matter what the form is, what the name is, what the prayer is, but the nature and the quality of that Buddha is with wisdom, compassion, and the power. So that kind of experience, that kind of, if we train ourselves that in that kind of experience, then slowly, we will become transformed, empowered, and into such quality. And so that's the most important thing. And I'm always, let me think for first. So if we could open a little bit our mind, could experience the true blessings, and if we experience the Rinpoche's, Kyabje Rinpoche's blessing, or Guru Rinpoche's blessing, and blessing, then slowly, our mind opens, and opens to what? Guru Rinpoche's blessings. For example, unconditional love of Guru Rinpoche. And our minds slowly become familiar. And that familiarity of Guru Rinpoche's blessings, such as unconditional love of Guru Rinpoche, slowly open and slowly. Then not just subjective, objective, in a duality way, but you will be seeing and feeling, not only seeing. Seeing is more or less dualistic way, but feeling and experiencing and enjoying and becoming one. So if you feel unconditional love of Guru Rinpoche. And if you stay in that, then there will be a time that Guru Rinpoche's unconditional love, and your mind feeling it in a dualistic way. Slowly, the dualistic mind dissolves, and the Guru Rinpoche's blessing, Guru Rinpoche's presence, Guru Rinpoche's unconditional love, and your mind, which is enjoying, which is opening slowly, becomes united and become inseparable, become oneness, and then stay in that kind of mind, relaxed state, as much as you can. Stay in that open relaxation. It's not such a state which is relaxing or not relaxing, but just that openness nature. Remain as long as you can, not getting into the designations. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, this is not working. And that's should be this way. Should be that way. Oh, this is so cool. So cool. No, but just without the designation, without grasping, just relax. And then there's a state, there's a time, we'll have a chance that subjective, non-objective, dualistic mind dissolves. And Guru Rinpoche, our mind, devotional mind, and the Guru Rinpoche's unconditional love, on which we are meditating, unites. And then stay in that unity. It will change, it will improve, hopefully improve. So that kind of state, if we have devotion, devotion into such as Kyabje Rinpoche, we should do Guru Yoga, we should do Mondo, then that the ordinary mind will open, blossom, and unify with the Guru Rinpoche's mind, Guru Rinpoche's wisdom. That is Kyabje Rinpoche's presence, Kyabje Rinpoche's wisdom. So in the Mondo practice, every important, of course, Limba, and of course with us from Garb Dorje and Kunchi Longchi Ramjim Limba, and Kyabje Luneche So Kyabje Dodrupchen Moche, all taught us like this Mondo practice is essential. And so if we focus on that, what we believe, we trust, then we could have experience. And So that's why I always enjoy the lines of Garam Dorje. I will always quote this. And the reason Garam Dorje says, Semye Ramje Yene Sanye. Nature of the mind is Buddha from the beginning. Semla Jenga Meba Namganda. That nature of the mind has no cessation or a birth. It is like a sky. And also it says, Tenye Mabja Shana Kumbhaye. If you stay in that without modification, that is the meditation. So meditation is staying in the nature of the mind. That is Buddha. And so it is essence of the Mondo practice, final stages of Mondo practice. And Kyabje Rinpoche always told us, to you, and many times I remember, because I was translating, and to me, numerous times, that is most important practice. Mondo practice is the most important practice. And so we should try to meditate on the Mondo practice as Rinpoche's advice, Rinpoche's teachings, Rinpoche's testament, and Rinpoche's will, you could say. And so try to remember that. And again, now, a few of you in the temple, it is important to remember, remind ourselves the importance of the temple. Again, every weekend I try to remind you that amazing, beautiful stupa there. Not necessarily beautiful structure. Yes, it is, but it is not. That's why I'm not saying that. But every stone, every brick is touched by Rinpoche's hand, Rinpoche's feet, Rinpoche's mind. And every feeling zone is touched, blessed, consecrated by Kyabje Rinpoche's presence. And many years after, and then temple, amazing statues of Guru Rinpoche, Buddhas, etc., and the images of Buddhas, and the scriptures. Now, because of generosity of Tony, we have the and danger, and they're all every word of Buddhas, they were translated into Tibetan in Kanji and stored in that temple. And every word of Indian masters for centuries were then translated into Tibetan, all are preserved, stored in that temple. So we have not just images of Gunbuches, images blessed, consecrated by Kyabje Rinpoche, visit after visit, and the collections of teachings, Buddha's teachings, Indian master's teachings, and the Tibetan Buddhist master's teaching are preserved, blessed, consecrated, every visit after visit by Kyabje Rinpoche. So we have, in a way, living Buddha, living Buddha teachings, living, breathing warm presence of Buddhism, Buddhas. We have in our temple in that little land. So please, so feel preciousness, feel source of blessing. Every earth, every stone, every piece of this temple and this stupa and the location is a blessed land, blessed pieces of land. So just going there and being there, trying to meditate, trying to have some prayers there will be more effective, more blessed than other places. And so if we could open our mind, could open our heart with the devotion to Kyabje Rinpoche and Kyabje Rinpoche teachings, Kyabje Rinpoche tradition, and then we should open that temple and the stupa and the piece of land, whatever size it is, doesn't matter. And so we are. I'm for example, I'm sick and couldn't go to, and because of epidemic, etc., couldn't reach temple. But in the heart of the heart, the temple is a source of inspiration and a source of blessing. So if we don't have that kind of faith, that kind of devotion, then doesn't matter, go to India, Bodh Gaya, or it doesn't matter, going to Lhasa, going to Zambia, doesn't matter, doesn't make any difference. Like photographs, you can take photographs of, let's say, tourists, but it won't make any impacts for our heart, our life. But if we have devotion, if we have real connection, then those areas, those places, those images, those pieces of stones also become great source of blessings for us. So anyway, so today is the 49th day, and I hope what I'm saying. I was saying, mumbling, really mumbling, make a little sense to you, especially those people who are old, sick, dying, etc. Could people listen a little bit more than young kids running around and saying something. So thank you for listening. Thank you. Doing meditation on the same prayers, and we tried our best to celebrate the 49th day, and so I hope we will not just stop our continuation of receiving blessings, thinking about and meditating about blessings, and practicing Guru Yoga by this 49th day. So it is a hope will be a continuation of our meditation and our prayers. And now in the coming days, the coming years, and the coming coming days of our life, this is one of the continuation of our prayers and meditations, not necessarily the finishing up the 49th day and the finished normal practice. No, but it is a part of the continuation of our meditations and the practice. So I hope that we should try to also practice in the meditations. We don't have to do hold on to practice of any kind of meditation, prayers, and any kind of memory, a kind of waking up ideas of memory of Kyabje Rinpoche and Guru Rinpoche and all the nature. Just only momentarily, if we could remember, could reflect the blessings and enjoy the blessings, presence of the lineage, even for a moment, will be amazing source of blessings. And so I hope you all will continue this, not just end of the 49 days, but yes, 49 days is finished. But the meditation and the keep receiving blessings will continue day and night, or awake or asleep. There's somehow at the conscious level, at the clear level, or unconscious level, even in sleep, try to have a state of enjoying the blessings. If we fall asleep, if we are falling asleep with memories or blessings of Kyabje Rinpoche, or a sound of Mahom Bansa Guru Padmasade, or a presence of Kyabje Rinpoche, or any kind of part of teachings of Kyabje Rinpoche, or just feeling of boundless devotion in the presence of Kyabje Rinpoche or lineage, and then we fall asleep, that we will be somehow in the state of in the clear way or in a deeper level, and we could remain in the state of receiving blessings. And so please don't let disappear about the receiving blessings and doing meditations and opening up our heart of devotion and receiving blessings. Continue, keep opening our heart and receiving blessings. So that's we should do, we can do, and Kyabje Rinpoche here in a physical form or not, we could be in touch with Kyabje Rinpoche day and night, wake or sleep, every life. So we should choose, because life is short, life is momentary, and so even few moments we have, and this precious moments we should use for Dharma practice, Dharma benefits, and not just only for us, for all sentient beings. Just so easy in a way that all sentient beings are receiving blessing lights of Kyabje Rinpoche, lights of Guru Rinpoche, lights of Buddha, lights of the Universal Buddha. That's all counts. And so thank you for getting together and doing meditations. Thank you.